Yeah, hello everyone, it's Remy-chan, and today we're going to be doing this little goober's optional event. The first one, yes, the first actual one. That's incredible. He's been in the game since this one, but despite that, he's just now getting his very first optional event, so that's interesting. But yeah, we're going to go talk to him and have a blast with all these other characters around. Lots of stuff happens in this event, so pay attention, okay? Ready, cool, we've already wasted 30 seconds, let's go. Pep looks about ready to fly some mad hot takes about being dead. Will you stay and watch the verbal fireworks? Indulge. Welcome back from the dead, Pep. How was it? A lot less morbid than I thought. I mean, I've been to the necropolis of the Mordor, so I already kinda knew what to expect. That's good. So you went with the domain of death then? More like domain of non-stop parties and self-indulgence. Just seemed like my kind of gig. The only thing I'm worse at than hating people is protecting them. So Gavana and Hell Death were kinda up my alley at all. I mean, my entire family's kinda dead because of me. I've caused more deaths on accident than most murderers commit on purpose. Glad you found your place, Necropolitan. Someone's so lucky. I think what Miss Bipolar Disorder here means to say is that she personally may not have had it so easy. Ha! Nice. Oh yeah, what job did you take? I haven't chosen yet. Leaning on Dreadplate, but I've got a lot of things to consider. Ah, that was Lisa's. Well, Lisa went with her, if I recall. I'm so glad you're okay. Yeah, I won't have to be your responsibility anymore. Though, you could have just told me you were getting stressed with it, and I'd have let you have that. Disowning you was never an option. I'm sorry I never told you about any of this. Your life was never mine to take away. Ah, that's fine. Don't even worry. Do you have any idea just how many of my friends and family have tried to kill me? He's got a point. I'm kinda wishing I'd made an attempt now. You did, didn't you? Actually, if I recall, you tried to kill me, Rolly, and Tristy twice. Nah, those were never real fights. If it had been my design to kill you in those battles, it would have been a lot more one-sided. Case in point, this chest full of buckshot courtesy of you. You couldn't have killed me in a more elegant way, even. You absolute barbarian. It was the most painless way you could think of. You died in literally less than a second. I guess I can't fault you there. And learning what I have of you today, I suppose I should be grateful. Remarkably, Fayari didn't squeal about the pink sun thing at all. I am choosing to be very concerned about this. Oh yeah, I remember that. What the heck were you even trying to do with that, Fayori? You were being sinister and spooky, like, way more so than usual. So it wasn't just Tristy's account. This is no lie then, is it, Fayori? You got me. But I don't really know why I was doing it. Maybe I just thought it would be fun. Well, I'm more exhausted than excited now, so that little secret can stay yours for the time being. Welcome to the afterlife, Fruit Bat. Thank you. Do you think you'll miss him, Zep? You two seem to get on to a degree. Not really. Was kind of a freeloading jackass. Just takes another member out of Zali's army, right? Clearly, little bastard, aren't you? Zali. Christ, if I'd known we had beings like her running around, I would have already compiled all the research I could have. You wouldn't have found much. He purged most information regarding her species. The Enma! The who's what now? You smell like someone who is friends with Yi. Shut up, both of you. Yes, I am the guardian of the Mammoks. Asperia, do me a favor and fill all of these Muppets in on what I am, so I don't have to repeat myself hoarse. My job has become difficult enough as is. Understood. Yeah, try not to make her mad, guys. She's the most powerful being aboard this vessel. She can also erase, so do us the favor of not talking shit about you-know-who. Noted, you do indeed appear powerful. Don't get chummy with me, Wrath. I can see right through your clever little facade, attempting to befriend everyone who can end your existence due to your fear of the existential. Be glad you still exist and enjoy it while it lasts, because it is unlikely to. Make peace with the fact oblivion is waiting for you down the lane, and stop bringing us all down with your worthless problems. Oof. Fine. Would you like a cup of tea, Enma? That would actually be nice, thank you. I'll be right back. Is it wrong to fear the existential? No, you're supposed to. I'm having a crisis of my own. I just deal with it on my own. Well, I suppose I got Sacred Blue roped into it, but she's the reason for it in the first place. So whatever. You say you're the guardian of the Mammoths. I presume your job was lost when Sacred Blue destroyed it, and that's why you're here now. I'm just here to make sure that should she miraculously succeed, Sacred Blue keeps to her word. You are most unwise to trust her. I don't really trust her plan, but I do trust her heart. She is a very loving woman. You are wiser than most. Hypocritically, those three girls who call themselves the Angels of Hope follow her whims, yet claim to fight for freedom. They're just in another prison. A sloppy ship run by cowards, psychopaths, and frauds. At least if they had followed ye, this universe could have maintained a healthy balance, and you, now, wouldn't have that lousy no-good Imperium causing havoc. But we would be gone. You should have been gone decades ago. Now I suppose you will get to see what that horrific little child is truly capable of. This was never meant to be how things went. This has become an esoteric infinite with no defined path. Anything could happen. If you truly are terrified of existential stuff, mark up that on your list of this. Mark up on the list that this cosmos is now a lawless vacuum of chaotic forces about ready to clash in a violent manner. Even in the spaceship, it has come close to an outright bloodbath between Saracen and Sarazai, and that forbidden monstrosity Catmum over here became. But we've managed to work through it. Yes, we're unstable, we're not gods, but we're not afraid to accept we may have been wrong either. We're flawed, we're okay with that. Save your adorable little speeches for when ye sets her sights on you next, rodent. I don't care. I have your tea, Enma. Thank you. Remove yourself from my proximity, kangaroo. You're annoying me, and I wish to relax some while I still can. Fail to comply, and I'll erase you in an instant. I am not accountable to supreme law, nor do I fear erasure. Unlike you ungrateful dipshits, I take comfort in getting to know I existed at all, rather than feeling entitled to what I don't deserve. We'll leave you alone. And then, except for Asperio and Fiery, everyone fucks off. I think the Enma may like tea. No, really, Fiery? Really? Okay, let's hope to Asperio too. It is good to have him back. Ah, this is quite good. Compliments to the brewer. And that's the end of that chain. Woo!